Not right along the coast, fortunately, but the flooding is going to be the big problem there. But as we get farther inland, we are looking at the snow piling up in portions of central and upstate New York as well. Maybe anywhere from a foot to a foot and a half of snow there for you. Worcester, Mass, and portions of western Massachusetts also looking at winter weather advisories. And really, this extends all the way back into Michigan for that matter in terms of the snowy side of Winter Storm Riley. So taking a look here at the setup, we've got these pieces of energy coming together and eventually deepening right here in the Atlantic and exploding, basically. Bombogenesis, as we call it, and this is what will happen. We are going to be looking at very windy conditions, as Liana explained, and heavy rain at times also coming in. So putting this in future forecast mode, we do see here Friday at midnight some of this rain now into the bigger cities, but that snow starting to develop there in New York, eventually working its way into New England as well, but likely continuing throughout much of the day on Friday. And the winds are going to be an issue inland, as Liana mentioned also. So Albany, New York, over to Binghamton, still looking at snow continuing Friday evening, maybe even into Saturday morning. Liana? Thanks. Well, you know, our ability to see and forecast winter storms like Riley greatly improved after the launch of NASA's GOES 16 satellite 2 years ago. And today, NASA is launching weather history again. In about an hour and a half, the GOES S will launch from Cape Canaveral. Let's bring in now meteorologist Jen Carfagno. She is live in Cape Canaveral with a sneak peek at what we can expect. Jen? Developing, and here's what we're following as our storm system really comes together, pulling in that Atlantic moisture, likely bombing out there, as we call it, and basically just intensifying very rapidly, bringing those onshore winds to places like Long Island, all the way up into New England, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, really going to be getting battered. And then we've got the coastal flooding to contend with as well. Rain here along the shoreline, but then heavy snow farther inland. We have another storm system we're following on the west coast as well. Let's get more on that now with Carl and Liana.
Yes.